Hi, this is Liz Harmon with Snack Size Civics. Today I am joined by Dave Knopf, a very active military veteran in our area.
Thank you.
We're talking today about a subject near and dear to Dave's heart, the Veterans Honor Flight. Dave, can you tell us what year that started and how long it's been going on?
Well, I'm not exactly sure when it started. 2005 or 6, I think, was one of the. It started, first of all, in east of one pilot, some World War II veteran found out that a lot of veterans, he went to a ceremony somewhere and these guys could never go see the monuments. So he took it upon himself to take a few of the soldiers by himself there. I think he got 6 there the first year, and he asked somebody else, had a couple planes, and they brought some friends. Pretty soon they came up with the idea to make this a national thing where veterans could get, especially we started out with the World War II veterans that gave all for this country. And they got them, and then pretty soon the Korean veterans were invited, and now us Vietnam veterans have all been invited. Anybody serving in the military prior to May 7th, end of Vietnam War, 1973, are eligible to be on the flight.
So then it includes all arms of the service. They're all represented?
All branches of the service. National Guard is included also.
Okay, and then have you ever been?
I went there. I had the honor of actually going with 2 of my local friends on September of last year.
Oh, okay. Were you one of the honored vets, or were you accompanying someone?
No, I was an honored vet.
Oh, wow.
You can't, the feeling that they make you feel like, they almost make you feel like you're royalty. They take you from the time you get on the plane in the morning, they give you lunch and wine and dine, you bring we flew into Baltimore, and then buses and food and courtesy and wheelchairs, everything you could possibly need, food, everything you can imagine. You don't have to buy a thing of the whole flight. It's just all donated by people of the area.
Sure, so then do you stick with your branch of the military while you're on, the Capitol Rotunda area,
no,
or it's a mix of you touring around?
No, it's however we get on the bus. First of all, we don't go to the Capitol. This is a total military thing. It's not political at all. We don't go to the White House. We don't go to the Capitol. We just go to all the memorials.
Okay, so when my husband and I were in D.C. not long ago, we saw a group with the Honor Guard flight that was at the Navy Memorial. So then, would that have been just guys in the Navy, or would it have been a mix of folks?
Oh, it's totally mixed.
Okay.
You have the opportunity when you go to every different memorial, they separate out the Navy and they'll take a picture there in the Army. But no, we're all intermingled. We go to all the different memorials, and they don't mix. You get a chance to meet up with other branches that you probably didn't serve with, and you get to know what their feelings were during their time of service.
So how do you get chosen to go on an honor flight? Do you just get on a list, or what? How does that work?
Well, I found out about the list, so we found a name of a guy to get us the information, and we signed up. It took us about 2.5 years because it's quite a list. There's about, I think right now the North Dakota, Minnesota Color Guard, our honor flight has about 1,000 people waiting to go on a flight.
Wow.
And this year they're taking 5 planes. They took 2 in April out of Grand Forks, and just a while ago they took 1 out of Fargo, and this fall they're taking 2 more flights.
Okay, did you bring anything with you to like a folder or pamphlet or anything with you today?
Oh yeah, I got a little pamphlet of it that the Minnesota and North Dakota that they have available that you can get, and then it tells you the information necessary to get on the flight and a few things about what goes on during while you're on this flight.
And how would a person get this if they were interested in getting their family member or themselves on the list to go? How do they get a hold of one of these?
You can go on computer and there's a website in Minnesota. The website's right on here. The North Dakota, Minnesota, right there.
Okay.
And your website. Go there and it'll give you all the information necessary to be able to get signed up for it.
Thank you. Well, I think this is fantastic. And again, I want to thank you for your service. And we appreciate you so much and everything you've done for our country and in our community.
Well,
thank you, Dave.
Thanks a lot. But it's really an honor to be able to be selected to go on this honor flight.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on Snack Size Civics. This was a bonus episode we were really excited to present. If you want to sponsor one of these episodes, please contact a League of Women Voters member.